Thanks for staying with us. So joining us is the Chief Press Secretary of Oyo State, Mr. Taiwo Adisa. Good morning, sir. Are you there?
Yeah, good morning. I'm here.
Good to have you. Good to have you. So what's happening in Oyo State right now? We know we read in the papers earlier today that you're having issues intercepting trucks coming into your state. I'm told that the interstate borders have been porous and there are people coming in and you're seeing trucks with people, passengers, and even non-essentials. Could you tell us more about that?
Yeah, it's been a big problem, battling with the interstate movement, handling the interstate movement since the start of this COVID-19, actually, in Oyo State. The governor had to dispatch a section of the COVID-19 task force team to the northern part of the state, particularly the Oyo North Senatorial District, comprising where you have the international borders, and the borders with Osun and Kwara states, and particularly you are talking of Ogbomosho and Kishi axis, and we've been handling a lot of traffic, particularly from that axis. But this morning, I can tell you that 70 persons have just been apprehended in Ogbomosho, coming from Katsina, Kano, and the northern axis mainly. Some of them said they were coming to, they were in a truck. Some of them said they were coming to, they will be dropped in Ibadan. Some in Shagamu, and the rest in Lagos. But they have been apprehended right now, and they are being kept at the area command, police area command in Ogbomosho.
Okay. Is there any plan to send them back?
Sure. I think that is the norm right now among all the states. The states have been, instead of taking extra responsibility on yourself, I think the states have devised a way of sending back the responsibility to where it belongs. I think that's the norm around the state. I mean, among the states right now, because initially we took responsibility for the initial ones, and you saw that they spiked the results because the governor insisted that they must be tested before they could be sent back. But the results eventually spiked up the numbers in the state. Yeah.
You know, I'm so curious to know why they're moving at this time, and I don't know if you have had a conversation, a meeting with them. What are they running away from, and at this time, and what are they hoping to get in Oyo State?
Well, I wouldn't know the sociological issues that are informing the movement at this time, or probably economic. But then I think probably a lot of them felt that it was becoming hot and hotter in the far north, and probably they could get some succor around here. Some of the ones that we apprehended initially, they had their Okada, that motorcycles, broken down into pieces and tied together in sacks, so they could just fix them up when they get to their location. That's when they get to the southwest, and then start Okada business. But these ones that were apprehended this morning, they didn't have things like that. But then I believe a lot of them want to come and fit into the economic system of the South. Probably some of them who have no skills at all, probably think that they could beg better if they want to do their begging business.
Okay, thank you for taking us to the issue of economy, because many states, some states have begun to throw out the people back into the farms, say at least the least we can do is ensure that food supply continues. What are you doing in Oyo State? Is your economy grounded right now, or are people back at work slowly or gradually? How are you doing it in Oyo right now?
Yeah, how we're doing it, thank you. How we're doing it is basically before now, since from the start, has been that we try to maintain a balance between the health situation of the people and the economic situation of the state and also of the people. It's been a delicate balance. It's been difficult to maintain the balance. But then what the governor said was that, look, let us do what we call partial lockdown. Lock down the schools, lock down public religious places, lock down the government offices, and places that operate in the night, the nightclubs,
Right.
lock them down and impose a curfew. While you allow people to go get food in the afternoon, so that because the government does not have the data to even supply food to its citizens. Whether we don't even have the numbers also. The census that have been done in this country has not been that conclusive. So we can't really say who is where and how many are there.
Right.
So we have always been doing things to open the window for people to go get food at the daytime. By 7 p.m., the state is locked down.
Right.
And then farmers also go giving a kind of a window to the farmers that, okay, let's stop the curfew at 5 so that they can go to their farms as early as they want and then return to town before 7 p.m.
Okay, all right.
All right, so what about the hospitals? Are people being residents of Oyo, are they, being attended to when they go to get treatment in the hospital aside from COVID-19?
Yeah, the hospitals are essential services. And so the government is giving a lot of support that it can afford to hospitals, whether private or public. And some private hospitals also keyed into this COVID-19 problem by offering their services to say, okay, we're here, we can render support to the state. We want to use our places as isolation centers. A number of the hospitals offered to render their places for isolation and all that. So the hospitals are operating and they are also taking care of people. There is no that challenge of hospitals abandoning other health challenges. It's not only COVID-19 that
Yes.
has problem. So the hospitals are operating, and there are two that treated one case, not deliberately really. The case happened to be a regular patient of one of the hospitals. He came from Kano, and they went to one of the hospitals first. They tested, and then they said, okay, he could go for better. He felt he could go for better treatment in the other hospital that has been going regularly. So those hospitals have been, one of them shut down for a week and was decontaminated. The other one or two has been decontaminated, and they are back to business right now.
All right.
Yeah. So right now we keep hearing the conversation around locally produced vaccines or herbs. And Oyo State, usually, when you hear of Agbo, you hear... So I'm wondering if you people are doing anything locally right now.
Yeah, Oyo is the center for Agbo business.
Yeah.
If you go to Malaysia, you see a lot of women. There's a whole market for Agbo business in the Ibadan, and also in the major towns of Omosho, Shaki, and all that. So right now we are trying to tap into that to see how our own local knowledge can help the COVID-19 problem. And right now the government has put a charge out there to even the professionals, the professors in UCH, professors in UI, and the local health practitioners to come together and find a local balance. Local solution to this problem. And I can report to you that there have been meeting of the heads. The meeting is being coordinated at the UI, the virology department, botany, microbiology, and so many other departments coming together with virology unit of UCH and some other departments, and then the local medical practitioners, the traditional medical, all of them have come together. They've been holding meetings in the University of Ibadan.
We are really hopeful because all these Nollywood movies have shown that you people are that is the headquarters for all the babalawos and everything. So please, this time we need your help. It's true.
I think they are doing something, and I can tell you that
waiting.
they have what they call a wood extract.
Okay.
They have an extract that they are working on. They said they have already involved NAFDAC. The Department of NAFDAC in your state is already part of that meeting. Another of the meeting will hold tomorrow. They've had like 3 or so.
Nigeria is waiting for you. Thank you so much.
Not from long now. They will hear from that committee.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank
we
you, sir.
appreciate your contribution this
you.
morning. Okay, we've been speaking with the Chief Press Secretary to Oyo State Governor, Mr. Taiwo Adisa. Let's go on a break. When we come back, we'll take other updates from other states. Stay with us. We'll be right back.